love this song. So good. Right, hello everyone, welcome back to the vlogs for the driving. I'm hoping this lesson won't be so distracted like last one was. First of all, I want to get a similar car, so we'll do that now. Oh, that's really, really nice. I wish I knew the lyrics of this song to really like it. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to try and merge Lesson 8 and Lesson 9 in this video. Anyway, I'm not going to waste too much time driving properly. I'm going to try and find that car, or a car. So it's a hatchback looking for. Oh, these are all the same, very similar cars. Suppose this is where you come if you want something flashy. Wow. Unfortunately it's getting dark again, but at least it gives me time to chat, I guess. For this lesson I actually drove into another town. I was slightly apprehensive because it's got this semi one-way system and traffic lights, and obviously it's a lot busier, but it was actually fine mostly. Like, all the skills I had with the bike came back to me. I'm probably running out of hatchbacks, different hatchbacks. I don't want that little car. I'm just thinking, this is a similar situation to what Parallel Park would be, but I don't think that car is a bit too close. But I can't say I'm terribly confident about parallel parking. I did have it on my test, however, and I was told I did it perfectly. But I don't think... Oh! Awesome! I've never seen that in GTA before. But I've not actually done a parallel park since I passed. Oh, this is nuts. Roadworks! Guys, each time I play this, there's something different. It's really good. Where is this? Is this a residential area? Oh, it's a car park. Oh, it's got these... At work we have these bollards in the middle, which I was slightly worried about parking. I wanted to sort of drive in the centre bit and drive out the other end, but we can't at work. I have to do the backwards one. Well, I don't have to do the backwards one, but I thought it would be good practice. So when I go in work in the morning, I always reverse to the right. And then when I get back home, because we have a bay as well, I reverse to the left. But the one at home, it's not actually marked very well. But the road service isn't particularly good. It's a battle! You know. Oh god. Oh, is this a memorial park? And I'm being disrespectful by driving through it. Oh, I was going to say, was that a roundabout? It kind of is, kind of isn't. Oh, I wish I found this yesterday. At least I could explain it a bit nicer. But it is quite small here, so I still can't really explain it. I suppose I could quickly for a minute. Oh, I love this song as well. So, roundabout, if you wanted to go straight on, you would stay in the left lane usually, unless it's marked on the road, and then just follow it round, and then indicate just as you're about to leave. If you wanted to turn right, you'd be on the right side of the roundabout, and then you sort of enter in the middle, and then you would keep indicating right at this point. Then when you need to move, so let's say here, you will look over that shoulder and then indicates that way as you're leaving, and then move over, and that's it. Right, I promise I'm never doing a roundabout again. Car, where's the car? I can't. Is this one? I think I might just get this anyway. I think this is blue, is it? Cool, okay. Yeah, this is quite Clio-like.
It's the hot new addiction everyone's talking about.
Oh, thank you. When I was driving the Clio, I may have commented in a previous video that I thought the car sounded a lot more electric than the Fiesta did, and it kind of sounds like this. You see what I mean? That sort of I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, I think modern cars they do sound differently to other ones. The car I've got at the moment is a 2008, and that doesn't sound like this at all. It sounds more clunky. What's going on here?
Somebody stop that guy.
What guy? Where?
You gotta help me, bro. He's got my wallet.
This what? This guy? You alive? You had a gun. Why didn't you use it? Where is he? I know I've rammed him, but you know. Oh shit! I actually killed him. Where's his wallet? Has he dropped it here, or is my car just on it? Oh, you got it. Cool. Okay. Well, this is my car. Yeah. I know, wish I didn't have to kill him, but yeah. Where are you? I'm here. Yeah.
All yours. You rock, bro. See, this is what it's about. Community.
11.7% I've done in this game. Okay, let me just pull up and wait for morning. Tell you what I'll do, I'm sure most people know. I'll try and find myself a traffic light. Oh, there's one here. I'm interested in if this works the same as a British one. So, yeah, obviously red means stop. Stop behind the stop line after the red light. In British roads, hopefully this was the same as the UK. Shit, it doesn't. At this point, if you were to, the procedure to then go on the lights, it would do red and amber. So it means stop, do not pass through or start until green shows. It's basically saying get ready. And then green obviously means go. And then what this traffic light does do, which I noticed, when it's ready to go, so after green, when it's about to change, it'll then go steady, amber, like that. And then it'll go red. Let me see if I can find a level crossing in GTA, so I can then try and explain how they work. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is very noddy in big ears today. Things I have to go over, because you can appreciate that not everyone will know everything. So although you think traffic lights are simple, and they are, honestly, it's good to know how they work. I think there might be one somewhere in Blaine County. Okay, I think there's one near the airport, the Grand Sonora Desert. So that is about here. Sorry, I know. Sorry, I was going to say you can see what the car looks like. It's a bit like a Seat. Sorry. This will be the freeway. Yeah, sorry. It's not quite the freeway. Tunnel! I recognise this bit now. Oh no, not again, battery. Good morning! So if this was a UK dual carriageway, I'll be on the speeding up lane at the moment, and the left would be the slower, normal lane. So what I'm doing is highly illegal, you know. I love just driving in this game, and I do really love driving in real life as well. I mean, here I'm obviously, you can drive without worrying too much, and you do have a certain amount of attention you have to pay when you're actually driving for real, but it's really fun. I do enjoy it. I find it relaxing. I even enjoy being in traffic jams, which is stupid. I remember this junction. Oh, cyclist. So somewhere here maybe? Unless it's just a... Here it is. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't look the same as a British one. On a British level crossing, you obviously have the barrier which goes down, which this is doing. Got this nice train go by. If you imagine these two flashing lights, it's like that, but then there's an amber light just in the middle below it. And when the red lights flash, alternatively, it means it must give way. And that usually by that point the barrier goes down. But before they flash, alternatively flash, which I think... Oh, really? But on a British one, so the steady amber light warns you that the red lights are about to show. It pretty much happens within 2 seconds of each other. Approach with care. If you're at a point where the lights flash and you can't stop, keep going. I hope you never get in a situation. I've never been in a situation like that. So but yeah, you can look out for warning signs for crossroads. There we go. There's the flashing red lights. Yeah, that is essentially level crossings, I believe. So other crossings I can't really explain because there's no schools, and is there a school in GTA? This was in the driving test success simulator. Basically, it was a lollipop lady, so you can have that. You must give way to the lollipop lady or gentleman on duty and be particularly careful as children will be crossing the road. So yeah, basically they would walk out on the road if they would show the sign, you stop, and then when they put it down, you can go. Very simple. Pedestrian crossings. So there are various types of this. The ones which we see a lot in GTA are the traffic light crossings, and I'll just quickly get us to one of them. I suppose what I could do, I could stop as if there is a train coming. So you will see a steady amber light, and then flashing red lights, but this is American, so you can't see it. And then the barrier will raise when you can go, but it's advised that you do that when it's fully raised. You try not to do it as it's raising. So like now is a good time to do it. There we go, done. Traffic light crossings, zebra crossings. This shouldn't take too long to explain, and I'm sure most of you already know this. What's this funny mark? Let's have a look. Oh, what? That's an interesting mark. What's that? Again, I've never seen this. Oh, it's a little bit of a road, is it? Flashback. Well, seeing that I'm here, I'll have a look. Oh, I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild recently, and I thought he could begin to climb up it, but no, he can't. Oh, you can't really see it. Damn it! I wanted to get to the top. Can you get up here? Oh, I wish you were Link, Michael. Michael! Great. Or at least I'm not stuck. Well, I can't get to the top. Oh well. This is actually similar to the car I've got now. Minus the scratching. Very similar to the car I've got now. I actually quite like this. Right. Crossings. I'd kind of like to see America at some point. The furthest I've been is France. I wouldn't mind seeing new places, but it's the travelling which I kind of wouldn't want to do. I thought he said, "Stop, silly vehicle, now!" I really love driving around in this game. It's so good. I can't get bored of it, honestly. And I've not been going on shooting people, and honestly, I don't really feel the need to. I don't. To enjoy the game, I don't need to do that, and I'm not even fussed if I don't go to the story. I mean, I kind of like the characters, I suppose, but I would imagine, oh god, it'll get to a point where they start being assholes, basically, and I'm not really into that. Yeah, driving around, it's so good, and it's such a nice looking game, and I'm sure it looks better on the PC with higher spec, but even just like this, it's good. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is a similar view to what okay, it's not as big. Similar to view to the city where I did my test. It was like two big imposing towers. I mean, it was amazing, but what is a zebra crossing? I'll try and do one thing at a time so I can... Oh, why did I go this way? The other way was perfectly clear. Oh, crazy inflatable waving... Oh, this is Franklin's... Is it Franklin's name? This is his old work. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do really like the opening to this game. I like the domestic nature of it. Just stupid because it's a game. A game is meant to make you feel empowered, you know. Yeah, it's just really good. If the whole game was that, I would really love it. Honestly. But that's it. Okay, well, these are technically crossings. Basically, as they work, you have traffic lights. So in a crossing like this, if you're a pedestrian, you would press the button. We seen this yesterday. So they would press the button, and I don't think Michael can.
What the fuck, dude?
And then the lights will stop, and they'll go red. They cross, then it goes green. How simple can it be, honestly? So zebra crossing. Was it this way? What's this? Cube. If you are that much of a game master, you can try level red. Cube. Oh, I keep thinking this is Britain. It's not Britain, it's on the other side. Zebra crossing. If there's no pedestrian, you can just go straight over it. If you see pedestrian around or waiting, be ready to slow down. I mean, these are traffic lighted, oddly enough. But they aren't usually traffic lighted in Britain. Right, he looks like he's going to cross. So if I go... Sorry. So, yeah, when they're crossing, stop and wait until they are completely off. And then you can go. Dead easy. But on my lesson, I didn't actually do that. I got excited. To explain, this man walked on it and I let him past what would be my bit of the lane, but then I just set off without thinking. Why did you do that? He didn't actually shout at me, but he was just saying if you did that on the test, you would fail. So, don't do that. Pelican crossing. These crossings have a flashing amber phase during the... it's a flashing amber, right, during the traffic light sequence. I mean, honestly, I get these crossings confused. It doesn't really matter because they all kind of make sense. But anyway, during the traffic light sequence, which requires drivers to give way to pedestrians on the crossing. However, if the crossing is clear, you may proceed. Oh. Here we go again.
Don't make this any worse than it already is.
Shit. I'm gonna die. I've lost my fucking car. Great. But that man should have died. I mean, come on. Silly game. God damn. Godverdomme. I'm in America. I'm on holiday. In Los Santos. Was that it? This red car. This red car. Please be red. Red traffic light. It might not even be the right car. Oh, fuck off. No! Stay red. Stay red. Shit! Oh, bollocks. Sorry for stealing your bike. Oh god, it's a police. Oh shit. Sorry. Whoa! Oh no. Oh, where can I go to get rid of these guys who are just doing their job? Oh, bollocks! Oh. Why was that motor like a fucking police bike? No, don't see me! Don't look at me! Oh. Well, that was fun. So, crossings. You have a puffing crossing. These crossings have sensors mounted on top of the traffic lights. The crossing is activated by pressing a button on the yellow box. When the signals change to red for the traffic, the sensors will sense movement on the crossing, keep the traffic lights at red until no movement is detected. Another type of crossing which I don't think is in this game, the toucan crossing. So this works exactly the same as Pelican crossing, but there's no flashing amber phase. So like the ones we've seen in this game. So they're to be used by pedestrians and cyclists. The way to remember is that the toucan go on that crossing. My instructor didn't tell me that, that's just me being stupid. So then the final type of crossing is an equestrian crossing, which I have never ever seen. Oh, it does look good in this colour, honestly. So the equestrian is the same as the toucan basically, but it's just horses instead of bicycles. One bit of miscellaneous information I can tell you is that we encountered another learner driver at one point, and it was coming down the road, and there was like cars either side, so it's like, who has priority here? And I turned to my instructor and it said, fight! Which he quite liked. Yeah, there was a bit towards the end of the lesson where my concentration lapsed again, and I think I stalled on the roundabout. Like, actually on the roundabout. Oh man, that was fun, because it was quite busy as well. But my car, which was on the roundabout, stopped for me, and it was all good. So lesson 9 was parallel parking and more bay parking. I'm not going to bore you with bay parking again, because I had 2 video sessions where I tried to explain it, and it's got limitations, so I won't do that. But I will try and explain parallel parking. This won't take long, so let's just do it. So I'll be interested how accurate parallel parking. Where am I going? Why am I doing it this way? So we need to find a car which I can try and park behind, and I'll try and explain / remember how to do this, because he actually, I mean, I'm not saying that he didn't teach me bay parking well, But the parallel parking, there were clear, definite reference points. Oh shit! Oh, that's bad. What the fuck? That fence was made out of what? What the hell? That fence was a lot stronger than it seems. Does water come out of this? Yes, nice. Just need to find a car which is parked on one side. Can we go in the car wash? I want to check that out. I've never been in a car wash in my car yet. Right, let's wash this badly damaged car, shall we? Oh, he's gonna get wet! Wow, Michael. What have you done to your car? It's still beautiful. I still like it. It's the same car that I've got. But white and not damaged. It is, isn't it? No, I'll keep good old faithful. Been through a lot. Oh, these bays would have been better to do it in. Oh man. I'm not doing bay parking again. I am not explaining it again. Ugh. Resist. I could use this. Okay, let's try this. With the bay parking, they won't make you do it between two cars. They will do it like this, where they just want you to park behind this car here, for example. So, position, you want to be next to the car. Try and line up the front of the car you're going to park behind, so it's roughly halfway on a thing like this. Do this slowly. Every time you do something, do all-round observations. So at this point, you would do full lock, that way, and then very slowly, put it in reverse, and with the clutch, just very gently do this, and your car's going to go out like this. So what I did there, that's right, but we need to go further back, and I think I'm too far over actually. So starting position is always important. You don't want to be too close like I was just then. Middle of there, full lock, put it in reverse, all around observations, and then very slowly. If you see like cars waiting for you, they have to appreciate that this is a difficult manoeuvre and they can't rush you, so they have to stop basically if they see someone do this, and then you can just go straight back until the mirror in the middle of the back of the car. We don't necessarily need full lock, but we need to start turning so we can straighten up. It may look a bit like we're very scarily close to that car, but as you can see, we've cleared it. That way, and then just do it slowly. Yeah, and then you can just reverse back. For you to pass this manoeuvre, your car has to be within a foot of the curb, and it has to be within 1 to 2 car lengths behind the car. And that's it. It's pretty easy actually. It's not too bad. And the fact that they don't make you do it in between two cars is fantastic. One thing I'm still not sure about is, oh, could I possibly get past that car again then? Because you feel like you're too close, but in fact you use the same angle to get in as you can to get out, so you could potentially still keep going after observations, of course. Don't hit the car, don't hit the car, don't hit the car, don't hit the car. Yes. That was lesson 9 essentially, and there we have it. Of course, being shot doesn't help, but he should have fucking died. So I'm going to leave it there, I suppose. So thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time.